Hello everybody and welcome to Walk the Talk. My name is Dumi Ramila and I'm so excited that you could join me today. If you are an oldie, hello and welcome back. If you are new here, hello and welcome, and I hope you do stay. Today we are going to be speaking about the adversities that we faced in 2021 and how we are going to move forward into 2022 with a positive and a renewed mindset. Now, without wasting any time, let's get straight into this video. In her book, What I Know For Sure, Oprah Winfrey says that anything can be a miracle, a blessing, an opportunity if we choose to see it so. She later on in the book says that there is no strength without challenge, adversity, and even pain. Like there isn't any strength without those. And I know that 2021 has been super hectic and 2021 has been like a challenge for every one of us. Like, I'm not taking for granted that we went through a lot this year. I do not take that for granted, but I want us to look at these adversities that we've faced, like these challenges that we face, these things that have brought us down this year, as obstacles and not as a death sentence. I don't want us to look at it as something that we can't move forward from. I know that a lot of us have experienced losses this year, losses of people that we love, losses of jobs, like a whole lot of things were lost this year. But all that's gone doesn't mean that it's ever really lost. I would really like for us to move into 2022 looking at it as a year where we do the things that we've always wanted to do. I know we say that every single year, but next year, this coming year actually, which is coming in a few days, I want us to look at that year as a year that we are going to start being the people that we dream of. We're going to start doing the things that we've always wanted to do and fully immerse yourself into becoming that person, because you owe it to yourself to become the greatest version of yourself. You owe it to yourself to become the greatest human being on earth. You owe it to yourself to use your gifts, your talents, your skills, whatever you've acquired. You owe it to yourself to utilize that to your greatest potential. I mean, I know that like this year was so hard that some people had started businesses and those businesses failed. Some people started school and they quit. I know that our mental health was affected like greatly this year, but I don't want us going into the following year looking at it as if like, okay, if this happened to me in 2021, surely it will happen again. No. We are not doing that next year. Next year, we are going into the new year, making sure that our mindsets are renewed. We are making sure that we're going into this new year with mindsets that are positive. Am I saying that there are not going to be any challenges at all? No, that's not what I'm saying at all. But what I am saying is that we are going to look at those challenges very differently from how we looked at them this year. I know that we entertained ourselves by being on social media, laughing at things that are happening on social media, and we entertained ourselves that way, and that was a coping mechanism for most of us. But next year, I want us to actually look at our own individual lives and say, Dumi, what are you going to do differently this year? Dumi, what is it that you've always wanted to do that you have not done, that you've been putting away because you've been fearful of the future? You know, there's that scripture that speaks about a woman that laughs without having fear of the future. I want to be that woman, the woman that laughs because I laughs because I don't have fear of the future. I mean, I know it's a real thing to fear what's going to happen next year because there are variants coming and there are things that are happening. You don't know that if there's going to be a lockdown. You don't know what's going to happen next year, but what you can know like for a fact is that you have yourself, and you owe it to yourself to become the greatest person you can ever be. And so with that said, I want us to go into this new year knowing that we are worthy of everything good, knowing that we are worthy of everything that we've ever wanted. I don't want us to get stuck in what has happened in the past 2 years. I don't want us to get stuck in what has happened this year. I'm not saying there are not going to be challenges. I am not saying that things are always going to be great, but I'm saying at least try, start. Whatever you needed to do this year that you didn't do, it's okay. Next year, do it. Start again, start afresh. Don't be afraid of starting afresh or starting again, because you know what? You only have this one life. And in this one life, at the end of it, what would you have accomplished? What would you have done that you always wanted to do? Who is going to be blamed if those things that you wanted to do or were meant to do went down? You don't have anybody else to blame but yourself. So please do yourself a favor. This coming year, make sure that if there are no opportunities, you create them. If there's no door open, you open that window. If there's no window, create a hole. Whatever you have to do, penetrate, go in and immerse yourself fully in making sure that you become the greatest version of yourself. I am pleading with you. As I'm talking to you, I'm talking to myself, because I know I let life happen to me this year. And I know a lot of us have done that as well. So please do not do that to yourself next year. Do whatever is necessary for you to become the greatest version of yourself. 2022, we are going into this year making sure that we are the greatest versions of ourselves. We are not looking at our past because there's nothing there. It's exactly that, the past. Don't let that determine who you are going to be in the future, because if you let your past determine who you are going to be in the future, then I mean it's not gonna work well, because the past is exactly that. There's no future in the past, it belongs there. Make sure you're living in the present and you're looking forward to your future with like great expectations, and that you just fully immerse yourself into that. This is my encouragement to you going into 2022. Don't let the adversities of the past determine who you are going to be. Don't let the adversities of the past prevent you from being the person that you know you are meant to be, because you are meant to be evolving. And if you're looking at your past all the time, then you are not evolving, but you become stagnant. And I don't want us to be stuck in stagnation. I want us to move forward. I want us to get into this new habit of making sure that we do everything we can for ourselves, because we owe it to ourselves. With that being said, I hope you've really enjoyed this video, and I hope that you've taken something here. Please do not forget to subscribe and give this video a big thumbs up. That just helps me get to more people. And also please tell me in the comment section below, because you know I love hearing from you. Tell me in the comment section below, what are you going to start doing in the next year, or what is it that you're going to try to do again that you are not able to do this year. I like hearing from you, and yeah, that just makes my heart full. Every time I read your comments, my heart becomes so full. And yeah, I'm so excited for this coming year. I'm so excited for you to be jumping into the things that you've always wanted to do. And yeah, you have my support, sis. You have my support, sir. I'm right behind you. So enjoy this last day of 2021, and make sure that you go into 2022 with a renewed mindset. Leave those adversities behind. My name is LiQWYD, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Happy New Year!